Hello and welcome. The map we're checking out today is Hammer and Anvil. General Shepard and his forces have been caught off guard in an ambush. Only a few are left standing, but they are being overrun. A decision has to be made, and time is running out. You're being overrun. Lieutenant Dill is sensing something big, and General Shepard has ordered the platoon to withdraw. The general is staying behind with a few volunteers to buy the platoon time to move. Make it count, pick your moment, and retreat to the abandoned outpost in Satan's Anvil. Okay, yes, this is based off of the Starship Troopers 2 intro. Lieutenant Dill, you should definitely be firing. So these are the guys with the general that are staying behind. So we're supposed to be running. Oh, okay, that's a bad idea. Doing attack move because the pulse troopers have bad range. They decided they wanted to, like, run forward. I told them attack moves so that they would go back when they dealt with what was in front of them, but that's not what they chose to do. Okay, so instead, let's do this. Let's do... Okay, what I was hoping for there is that they would clean out the bugs easily enough if I activated all their abilities, but I think the bugs are just infinitely respawning here. I don't think there's going to be like a reprieve if I clear them all out. So instead what we'll do is this. We'll just one by one move them up. Now it's our time. Goodbye. Yep, they are surely dead. Oh, are they immortal? Oh, I see. That might be the way they buy us time, is that they actually can't die. So the bugs focus on them forever, letting us get away. There's no chance of them getting rid of them and then catching up behind us.
Squad, move up. Affirmative. Squad, move up. Roger that.
Yes, this is very much in line with Starship Troopers 2. That movie begins with them getting into an area like this, and they have to get in here fast enough so these can reactivate to, like, establish the perimeter. It would actually be pretty cool if they had that kind of thing in this game, because obviously this is just for show. They can't actually have some kind of, like, energy force field in between here to stop the bugs from getting through. But it would be neat if that kind of thing was added.
Look alive, squad.
But yes, the entirety of Starship Troopers 2 takes place in a single building like this. Which I know a lot of people found Starship Troopers 2 unsatisfactory, but personally, I really like that movie. It's a very good,
Yes, sir.
it's a good sci-fi horror movie. Sure, it's not like Alien quality, but it's pretty good. It's like if you try to do like The Thing in space. The Thing's already a science fiction horror movie, but, you know, that kind of formula in space. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know why I'm saving again, but I am. It will take some time to get the outpost generator operational again. Stay alert. Yeah, the protagonist of this movie, of Starship Troopers 2, is much more of an anti-hero. He's like very anti-Federation. It's kind of like if you take all the satire away that... Movement on the perimeter, get ready. If you take all the satire away that was present in Starship Troopers 1, that's what you get for Starship Troopers 2. Generator back online. A left-behind prisoner in the outpost has activated the perimeter burn protocols. Hold out until they are able to fire.
Look alive, squad.
But yeah, I could see how that would rub people the wrong way. But it is still a very fine horror experience in general.
Look alive, squad.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do this a very particular way if we're trying to get everybody to survive. But yeah, the protagonist of number 2 is very much an anti-hero. It's very, like, everybody kind of just goes along with their place in the system and accepts the way things are in Starship Troopers 1. Starship Troopers 2, the main character really is like... I mean, I say main character, he's not really the main character. He's he doesn't have that much screen time. The main character is really a girl that finds out she's psychic but doesn't know at the beginning, but... The anti-hero is very much a guy that is, like, disenchanted with the Federation, thinks it's trash kind of thing. And that actually reminds me, the thing that I think was the most Starship Troopers of that movie was how the very end, the guy dies. The anti-hero dies at the very end. Spoilers. You know, I feel like that's actually a valid thing to say for Starship Troopers 2, because a lot of people haven't seen it. So me saying spoilers, like, people watching this, some probably haven't seen that movie, but...
Squad ready, sir. Look alive, squad. Sir. Roger that. Squad ready, sir. Sir. Perfect. Live and electrified, sir.
Oh, man. But yeah, he dies at the end. And the Federation uses that as a chance for propaganda. Like, the ending is like a propaganda ad where they've used his likeness. They have, like, AI generated him as a recruitment ad. Everybody seems to be dying.
We've got a unit under attack. We've got a unit under attack.
Hey, some of them lived. If we had not moved back, we would have got bombed. Outstanding. Yeah, if we had not moved back to the entrance, to the door, we would have got bombed for sure. Now, Sure, that seems like a very short map, right? And it is. But let's test something. Let's test something out before we wrap it up with this map. But yeah, the guy...
Look alive,
Yes, sir.
squad.
The guy that the entire movie was like... wanted nothing to do with the Federation, even though he was supposedly a war hero. Now he was a war criminal.
Sir.
Roger that.
Because he did something against orders or something.
Squad
And now
ready,
he
sir.
can't stand the Federation, all that. He dies. He dies up here. He's standing up here. Bugs climb up the walls and surround him as the psychic girl gets away. And, and then they cut to a recruitment ad of that guy for enlistment purposes. That, by far, that is the most inline thing of that movie with Starship Troopers 1. So what I'm doing here,
Sir.
Move up, but stay yes, close. Sir.
we're testing. We're testing to see if it even matters. But yes, some people think Starship Troopers, like, should always have that vibe. The satire vibe, the enlistment satire vibe sprinkled out throughout whatever movie they make, which it definitely adds something. It definitely is synonymous with that franchise, right? But I think the franchise stands on its own, I think, just fine, like on things like Starship Troopers Invasion, Starship Troopers 2, but they don't generally do financially the same as the pieces that have it sprinkled. I say that, but really, Starship Troopers 1 was the only one that really nailed it with the satire enlistment stuff sprinkled throughout the movie. They're really the only one that did it. Like, Starship Troopers 3 is probably in second place when it comes to having that in the movie. But Starship Troopers 3 is definitely not the second most popular Starship Troopers movie or piece of media. I mean, there's not many choices. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's more popular than Starship Troopers 2. Starship Troopers 2 is pretty niche considering it's like a horror movie. But, and I was right. It doesn't matter. There's nothing for them to capture here. There's nothing for them to capture here. So, I don't fail if I don't do this. We can just go, we can go over here.
Squad ready, sir.
We can go home. We can go to the promised land out there. But yeah, who knows? Maybe Starship Troopers 3 is more popular than 2. Maybe 3 is more popular than Invasion and Traitor to Mars. I always figured Invasion is the second most popular because it's the one, like, Invasion, 2, and the original are my 3 favorites. This is unrelated, but I was, because I played Alien Dark Descent recently. Come on, give me my outstanding. I did it. I'm the best. 0 casualties. Outstanding. But, because I played Alien Dark Descent recently, I wanted to go back and I wanted to watch Alien films and that kind of thing. And it got me thinking, because I was like, Starship Troopers is definitely like a smaller property, right? When it comes to aliens. And sure, there's a lot of Alien games that have come out over the years, but I was thinking and I was like, oh, okay, this was after I activated the sensor array. I was thinking about how there are, for other franchises, Starship Troopers included, so many other things involved with the franchise. Like Starship Troopers not only has video games, but it also has the animated movies. Traitor to Mars, Starship Troopers Invasion, it has those. As well as it has Roughneck Chronicles. And it got me thinking, there has to be something like that for Alien as well. And I looked it up, and while there is not, there is like a collection of short films that were made for Alien that I had no idea existed.
Affirmative. Look alive, squad.
That I think it was like 2019 they came out.
Sir.
I had no idea. It's like five short films
Squad.
set in the alien world. One of them was really insane, where it's like a robot, like the David or Ash from Alien 1, that kind of robot, one of the synths. And it's like running a ship all by itself. And somehow one of the, like, a face hugger's on the ship. And like this alien or this robot befriends the synth. Or no, I've said that backwards. The synth befriends the face hugger. And eventually like gives a person to it because it like is like spent so much time in deep space with it. It thinks this face hugger's friend, even though it knows that the face hugger's just like drawn to it because it resembles a biological being. It's very crazy. Back on to Starship Troopers. This map has definitely got potential. Someone taking inspiration from Starship Troopers 2 in general, I like, because it is definitely one of the lesser well-known Starship Troopers movies. And it would be neat if it continued past this point. Like, I like the camera work. I like the cutscenes. I like that they took the effort to put those in, right? But you could definitely do it where, because this is not even that big of a building, okay? You could theoretically make the rest of this story Starship Troopers 2, which involves bugs taking over people and all that. You could do it. I think you'd have to change this, because not quite this many people make it in Starship Troopers 2. Not that many people survive and get inside of this building. Maybe it'd have to be like Power Suit Troopers or something, like individual ones. But you could have the different level. You could have like the different levels of this structure be on like the outside here, covered by fog of war, and like transfer the player over there as they go between levels. I don't remember how many levels the structure in that movie had, but by looking at this, it'd just be like 2 levels or something. But it would be neat. I'm definitely interested to see if work on this map continues, or what this map maker does in the future. I would like to see, if not from this map maker, if they don't want to expand on this map, it would be nice to see a Starship Troopers full story or full movie experience put into game form, considering that Starship Troopers 1 has been done already, right? The events of this main game, Terran Command, were a reinterpretation of the events of Starship Troopers 1, and the original Terran Ascendancy campaign from that game also was a unique interpretation of the events of the movie. It'd be neat to see a reinterpretation of the events of Starship Troopers 2, even if you didn't want to like stick to it 100%, because definitely Terran Command and Terran Ascendancy sure did not stick to the script when it came to what happened in the movie. So it'd be neat to see something like that for Starship Troopers 2 as well. But all right, that is all there is to show on this map. It is a fine start. Like I said, I'll definitely be curious to see either how this map is continued in the future, or what this map maker chooses to do. All right, thanks for watching. Goodbye.